Hello everyone and welcome to the second to last episode of the Commentator Show Season 2. In this episode we've got Ping Pong, but we were not able to get an actual table, so we will be filming outdoors on a much smaller table. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, starting off right now. Rock gets a point. Another point there for Rock. Rock is doing very well starting out right here. 4-0 for Rock. To be expected. David and John haven't been doing great so far in this competition. It's 8-0 for Rock. Oh, and David finally gets a point. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a win for Rock. Yup, that's 9-1. Just one more point and Rock wins. And there it is. Win for Rock. Now it's Lucas versus George. Alright, there's a point for George right there. Another one. He's doing very well. Okay, I think we're doing a reset right there. George gets himself prepared in a very good way. Oh, and it's a point for Lucas. Lucas slowly catching up. Oh, and he's catching, and it's tied up now. This game is much closer than the previous one. It's 3-3. This game is quite close. Very interesting technique there by George. He seems to think that some sort of weird movements he does can work, and seemingly it does, because he does get the point. Maybe he should do that every time and win the whole competition. Right, 6-4. George has the lead, but Lucas not far behind. Alright, George is getting a bit of a bigger lead. He's got a 3-point lead right now. Alright, but Lucas starts to close in the gap a little more. Oh, but George widens it up a bit. Okay. George wins right there. Now it is Rock versus George. This is actually quite significant right now, because if George wins this, Rock does not have any chance of winning this competition. But if Rock wins this, it'll be at a tie between George and Rock, and the final game will be the deciding one to see who will win the whole thing. So this is quite significant. Right now, George is winning. Not looking great for Rock, but it is close. It's 5-4 right now. Alright, George has a 2-point lead. Oh, and he loses it. He only has a 1-point lead right now. And now it's tied up. Alright, George gets his lead right back there. Okay, now it's tied up again. This game is intense and very suspenseful. Oh, and Rock is in the lead right now. This could possibly be astronomical for this competition. One more point and Rock wins. Oh, it's tied. Next point wins. Oh, and I can't believe it. Rock wins. And now in the finals, the stakes are higher than ever.
So, I've got some news for you guys. You are all out of the running, since you pretty much have no chance of winning. So, the last game will be just one match. George and Rock. Which person do you think is going to win, Lucas?
Rock.
Who do you think is going to win, John?
I don't know.
Okay, he's not in the running. I don't know, he's not in the running.
It's a hard decision. 50-50.
Okay. So, David, who do you think is going to win? And I know, you said your name is Nikki. It's a lie. It is. Admit it.
No, I think it's just like 60% George and 40% Rock.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so now after that match, the games are tied up between George and Rock. No one else stands a chance. So now, the final game will be George versus Rock to see who the winner will be.